the kick is deep.
Not out of the end zone. Oh, I hate that.
So through the back of the end zone, and with 2.5 minutes left, the Cowboys will start with it from their own 20. Following football tonight on Fox, King of the Hill, The Simpsons, little double dose, Malcolm in the Middle, and Arrested Development.
What did you hate about that, Chris?
I just think at that point you could kick it high and deep, make that guy run 25 yards back to the goal line.
Okay.
Maybe it's going to bounce around. You might pin him back inside the 10.
You're a little riled right now.
Well, you know, I get into football. I should apologize to everybody.
There's no need for an apology.
I like it. I mean, they had a great chance. The defender was up. I mean, the returner was up to the 30-yard line. Drop it in behind them. You never know what could happen.
You never know. From their own 20. On the ground, no surprise, it's Hambrick. He's fumbled twice in this game, and the Redskins will use a timeout. Remember where they had to use their first timeout. On a 4th and 12, they had their offense on the field. Then it looked like they changed their mind on the sideline. Then they called timeout, and then they still went back with the offense on the field, and they failed to convert on 4th and 12. So that was a total waste of a timeout.
That's a great point, Joe. Absolutely it was. And when you get into games like this, 7-point games with under 3 minutes to play, and when you're trying to stop the clock and stop the opponent, timeouts are extremely valuable. And then you look back to those situations where you did waste one like they did.
You know, there are just so many times with this Washington Redskins offense that they flash what you think Steve Spurrier's offense is supposed to be about. They did that on one drive against the Buffalo Bills in their last game, where they just boom, 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 everything's working. They go right down the field and they score a touchdown to Gardner. In this game, on that drive, it's like boom, boom. Yeah, okay, that's what it's supposed to look like out there. And yet the consistency just has not been there for the past month.
We saw the same in Philadelphia with the Redskins coming within a 2-point conversion of tying the Eagles. Morrell now in the backfield, and they reverse it. This is Glenn looking for a big first down. Now down the sideline with loftier ambitions. Glenn covers up as he was about to get drilled by Arrington. Good play by Glenn, and with a ball at the 29, that may seal it.
That will seal it, Joe, and you're right. It was a great job by Terry Glenn, understanding the situation, knowing he didn't have to score, and protecting the football and going down when he knew he was going to get hit.
Quincy Carter with a big block on the play, and the Dallas Cowboys may wrap it up with that play by Terry Glenn.
Fox NFL Sunday is brought to you by SBC, going beyond the call.
Whether they wear a tool belt or a necktie, SBC's nearly 170,000 employees, many of them third generation, are just working people, working their tails off, just so you can get on the phone and ask what's for dinner, or say ship 5,000 widgets to my warehouse. Most people take the old dial tone for granted. We don't. We can't. Ordinary people, extraordinary job. SBC, going beyond the call.
I got it, Coach Gruden. Hey, looks like you're parked a little close here. You think I could get some tickets to the game?
What do you think? If you really want tickets to the game, just use your Visa. It's the card you know they'll take everywhere you want to be.
Here we go.
Visa, proud sponsor of the NFL.
Who can bring beauty back to life? HP Digital Imaging Technology helps the National Gallery in London save the world's masterpieces. HP. Invent.
A 21-14 Dallas lead with 2 minutes left.
How brilliant was that play call, though, by Bill Parcells and company over there? I mean, you're talking about the last thing in the world you would have expected in that moment.
That was pretty brilliant since it worked.
Yeah.
Hambrick gets it and gets it down to the 21. Let's go back to that 47-yard run by Terry Glenn. Steve Spurrier on the right talking to Suton McCullough, talking about the upcoming offensive series. And then he's alerted to the fact that Terry Glenn is in the open field and trying to seal it for the Dallas Cowboys. And then, Chris.
Yeah, there comes a certain point in the game where it's time to put the old cap back on your marker.
47 yards from Terry Glenn.
Nothing left to draw up at this point.
So with a timeout called by the Redskins, they are out of timeouts. We look at early game headliners. Peyton Manning and the day he had against the Miami Dolphins, they get another victory. Brandon Short, 14 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, a sack, as the Giants ended up on top of the Jets in overtime. And Ray Lewis, 14 tackles, a forced fumble. And is anybody paying attention to the Baltimore Ravens?
What a great game by Peyton Manning, going there to Miami, and a place where he had struggled in previous years, and coming away with a big win for that team.
Baltimore now 5-3, leading the AFC North. This is Jamar Martin. The fullback is ahead for a first down. Hambrick today, 21 carries, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 fumbles, but Bill Parcells stayed with him. And Hambrick rewards Parcells with a 100-yard day. It wasn't pretty today, but these fans in that Dallas sideline starts to celebrate their 6th win of the season.
Well, I know Bill Parcells is happy about this win. It was one that he felt that they really needed to get. But they got a tough road coming up. They've still got Carolina here in Dallas. They've got Miami. They've got a lot of games left to prove what kind of team they're going to have.
But let's stop and think back to where this team was before Parcells got here. The idea that they'd be sitting at 6-2 at the halfway point, there's no way. There wouldn't even have been any odds on that in Vegas. It was such a long shot. And Bill Parcells has just done one of the truly remarkable jobs of coaching that we've seen in this league in many, many years.
The upcoming schedule for the Cowboys, and you see the home portion of it. Buffalo, Carolina, Miami. 3 of the next 4 are here in Dallas, then a trip to Philadelphia. And with half a minute to go, we'll tell you that today's game is being produced by Richie Zients, directed by Artie Kempner. Steve Horn assisting us here in the booth. Our editorial consultant, technical producer Matt Benedict, the technical director Rich Basili, and the audio mixer is Fred Aldis. There's the final snap of the day. Associate directors Greg Scopatoni and Derek Manning. Broadcast associates Judy Wong and Jeremy Green. Special thanks today John Pidgeon, Don Cornelli, and Michael Tatamir. Video to Gene Michael and Fred Medeiros. Truck engineers Andy Birbaum, Doug Buchanan, and Scott Rothenberg, and David Waite. As Steve Spurrier makes his way across the field, this was the first meeting ever between Steve Spurrier and Bill Parcells. Will there be another? 21-14. Dallas ends up on top. They lead the NFC East now with a record of 6-2. We'll come back and wrap up our day at Texas Stadium after this.
The GMC Sierra Extended Cab with more standard V8 horsepower than the new Ford F-150. Try as they might, they still can't catch us. Professional grade engineering. It's not more than you need, just more than you're used to. Sierra is the only full-size pickup available with OnStar.
So where do you suppose he was going? I think he's sitting at home and he says to himself, today's the day. Today I go for a little ride.
See, this just makes my day.
And that just made my day.
Picture mail that talks from Sprint. Now at Sprint stores, get great deals on a wide selection of PCS Vision picture phones starting at $99.99. Share it when it happens.
A teapot, toy robot, some gadget they have not got. Toolkit, oven mitt, a pink polka-dotted dress you hope fits. Goldfish in a bowl and a new fishing pole. Oh, and a doll that says goo for your little niece Sue. Grand total, $300. The perfect present for one and all, for ones who are big and ones who are small. Priceless. Use your MasterCard and you can win a trip to Universal Orlando.
Catch an encore presentation of the season premiere of 24, followed by an all-new episode. 2 full hours of 24. Fox Tuesday.
Welcome back to Dallas. My personal thanks to Dave Schwabe and Ed Svita assisting us here in the booth, spotting and with statistics. Our UPS leaderboard brought to you by UPS. See what Brown can do for you. Quincy Carter had a solid, if not spectacular day. 196 yards through the air, a touchdown, 2 picks. Hambrick 100 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns but 2 fumbles. And Terry Glenn with another touchdown, his 5th of the season. Now Wachovia presents today's uncommon perspective here at Texas Stadium. And a look from just above with the reverse that sealed the game. The 47-yard run by Terry Glenn. And this uncommon perspective brought to you by Wachovia. Together we can achieve uncommon results. So the Dallas Cowboys will stay atop the NFC East. They beat the Washington Redskins. 6-2. That's the Cowboys record as they head out of this stadium after a win by 7 over Washington. SBC postgame show coming up. JB, Terry, Howie, and Jimmy, it's all yours.
It's the SBC postgame show, brought to you by SBC.
Tonight on Fox, it's the all-new Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. Then Malcolm's Family hits Vegas with David Cassidy. Plus, it's the premiere of Arrested Development, the Showtime magazine calls the fall's best new sitcom. It all starts next. The King of the Hill season premiere right here on Fox Laugh Out Loud Sunday. As we welcome you back to the SBC postgame show for all the scores, they will be running across the top of the screen. Jimmy, Howie said it best earlier. There should have been a crime scene tape put around Patrick Ramsey of Washington.
I mean, you actually feel sorry for the quarterbacks, you know, for the Washington Redskins, because they just get hit time after time after time. You know, one time he's holding his forearm, next time he's holding his finger, next time he's holding his leg. You know, and they're just running out of quarterbacks. They've got to come up with some kind of protection for these quarterbacks. And you look at the Cowboys, you know, they're 6-2, you know, 1 game ahead of Philadelphia, and you don't know if they're that good or if the others in the division are just that bad. You know, Philadelphia had their struggles early. They're starting to come on strong. And the Giants flop around on occasion. And then, I mean, you just don't know if the Cowboys are as good as what 6-2 is.
I know.
What do you know?
You tell me.
They are good. The Cowboys are good. They have now proven that they are not, you know, an upper echelon, but they're sitting right there below it.
They're beating
developing.
The teams they should beat, I guess.
Yeah. Beating Washington says that they're good?
No, that doesn't say anything.
Right, and coming off of last week's loss
I think coming off the Tampa Bay loss, and I think the way their offense was manhandled, I think they were one-dimensional down there. They couldn't run the football. They ran the football against Washington. Quincy Carter made some nice throws, made some nice adjustments. Terry Glenn had a great second half after struggling in the first half. Who are the good teams? We think it's Carolina one week. Now all of a sudden New Orleans.
Get beat by Houston.
Who wants to play New Orleans? Right. And I'll tell you, with Dallas' schedule right now, the last part of the season, we're going to find out how good they are. They're going to be playing some good teams. And Philadelphia, a decimated Philadelphia, keeps finding a way to win.
But they barely beat Atlanta.
It's a win, Jimmy.
And where do you not say that maybe the Dallas Cowboys are to be feared a little bit? Not so much who they're playing.
They don't beat themselves.
Obviously, this debate will continue for quite some time.
That's why you are one of the all-time.
The bottom line is Dallas won. Prime time is coming up next, and we will see you next week.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. The NFL is online at www.nfl.com. Over the past 10 years, some of the greatest moments in all of sports happened right here on Fox.
Come on, Mikey, you got it, man. You got it, you got it, you got it.
This has been a presentation of Fox Sports, celebrating 10 years of excellence.
It's truck season. Time to celebrate Ford leadership with great deals on a huge inventory of 2003 Explorers that must be cleared out. Get a $4,500 cash rebate on the #1 selling Ford Explorer. That's right, a $4,500 rebate or 0% financing on Explorer. Celebrate leadership with great deals, but hurry. $4,500 cash on Explorer won't last long. Truck season at your greater Cincinnati Ford dealers. Be there.
Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass.
It's Dumbass Week on that 70s show.
I got a tattoo on my butt.
Dumbass! Weeknights at 6 on Fox 19. People you've grown to know. Early warning before the storm. Special attention to your teams. Or simply a convenient time. Whatever your reason for watching, thanks Cincinnati for making our first decade of news a success. Fox 19, 10 o'clock news. First for news. First for you.
The Bengals bid for a third straight win for the first time since 1999.
Tonight, after the 10 o'clock news on Fox 19.
Sunday, King, Simpsons, Malcolm arrested.